Hi, hello. So, for today's video, okay, first, if you like my art, you should subscribe. If you like my video, you should like it and subscribe it, and you should share it. Okay, now that I'm done chilling, let's get on with the artwork. So, for this drawing, for this video, I drew the demigirl flag and the gender fluid flag. I'm only doing 2 this time. I'm rushed. I didn't have enough time to record, but yeah. So, for the demigirl, I wanted it to, I said it in the last video, I kind of wanted the demigirl and the demiboy to match a little bit, so I have the demiboy up as reference. And for the demigirl, I tried to make her, or them, androgynous but also feminine, because, well, that's kind of, well, at least how I feel of my understanding. And I didn't want them to have the same hairstyle as the demiboy, so I gave her longer hair. I also, instead of bugs and like plants, it's jellyfish that are on the inside, but we're not at that yet. And I also thought for this character, because a demigirl is more feminine, the more feminine styles in, well, the universe that, okay, if you watch my first video, but on the series, but for my version of space, the more feminine clothing are more like what they're wearing. It's more like, there's more like tight, it's tight and it has see-through parts, and yeah, that's, to me, that's the more feminine style, so I gave them that. I also, since they are the same species, I gave them gray skin, and then pink, yeah, I don't know, God, my brain is so scattered. But for the colors, I gave them gray skin, and then for the there's little see-through parts that are like pink, but there's pink like see-through material. So they're super intense pink, but it's see-through. And for this drawing, I wanted it to be opposite, and I also wanted them to look opposite. Like, so on the demiboy, he had horns, and they had horns. And for the demigirl, I gave them more like fish ears because I wanted her to be more aquatic. And I also wanted them to have a halo to contrast the horns, so they could be, ooh, matching! Yay! And I thought it would be cool. I also think the fish fins on the side are really cool, like, because I thought of pink things. And originally I was just going to do a bunch of pink little flowers, but then I thought, I thought about how I was gonna base a lot of these alien designs off of like sea creatures in a sense. So I thought jellyfish. I thought jellyfish would be cooler. And when I think of pink, I think of jellyfishes. So she got jellyfishes, which I think they turned out super cool. And I think with the both of them, they both turned out super cool. I was kind of in a drawing funk when I was drawing them. But overall, I think this was really nice. I had a really fun time drawing it. And yeah, I'm going to let the render play because the render is just how I usually render my stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm back. So now let's get on to the next drawing. So this next drawing is the gender fluid flag. So for this one, I had to look up some inspiration on Pinterest because sometimes we need inspiration. And I thought with gender fluid, there's a lot of animals that do this, but I was already thinking of underwater animals, and I thought about clownfish and how they can change their sex. Like, I don't know if they can change it back, but I know they can change their sex from male to female when they need a female. And I thought that, oh, that's neat. That's kind of like gender fluid. Not really. So I based their patterning off of a clownfish. I tried to make them, they could present as both, but for this outfit I ended up drawing a more feminine presenting outfit with a more masculine top. At least to me it was more of a masculine-ish top, at least with how the style works in space, or my version of space. So for this character, I wanted them to look really sweet, and like I said, they're kind of based off of a fish, or specifically a clownfish. So they have like the patterning all over them, and it's not stripes, it's stripes on their tail, but on their body it's just spots. And my cat is playing with her crunchy burrito she got for her birthday. Okay, sorry about that, I can't help that. But I also wanted this character to look very sweet. So I like pretty. Yeah, I wanted this character to look pretty. And so, at least to me, I gave them a very, very pretty face. I also thought that it would be nice for them to have locks, because I've drawn locks before, but I've never rendered locks, and I wanted to try it. So they got locks. Yeah. So for this character, like I said, I just based it off of clownfish. I don't know like what their species would be. Like, I don't know, maybe their species is like a semi-aquatic species, because they got legs, so obviously you'd have to have land to use those legs on. But you also have this big powerful tail that would be good for swimming. So maybe they're a semi-aquatic species that like most of their planet's ocean and some of their planet's land, which is why they're like this, or why they have the tail. And maybe they're obviously not like on their planet, like they're probably like traveling in space, just based off of the outfit for them and the hair. But I think that would be cool. I might there's a lot of the designs for this series I'm gonna reuse. This one's probably gonna be one of them because I really liked it. I think the gender fluid came out super cute, and depending on what I would wear, what they would wear, they would turn out, well, they'd be able to flow and stuff, which I think is really appropriate. I will say, while I was rendering the skin, I was a little scared because I made the eyes a little too close to the like the color of the skin, and so I thought the eyelashes were gonna be lost, but I figured out I put highlights around the eyelashes, and that mostly fixed it. I will say one thing is finding blush colors for like colorful skin tones like blue and purple and pink and white have been very, very interesting, and it's kind of like a guessing game, because it's like, oh, is this too light? Oh, is this too red on the skin tone? Will it make it look dead? Oh, should I care if it makes it look dead? I'm gonna let the rest of this play. At the very end of the video, there will be it'll go to just the screen, and then it'll show you the two drawings together. But this is the end of me talking, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, subscribe. Oh, and I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video that I will be starting commissions really soon. There will be a video talking about my what I'll be willing to commission and my prices. And so if you're interested, be ready. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.